Hey there everyone, welcome back to my embroidery tutorials where we are covering 90 variations of chain stitch on my sampler pattern right here. You can get one of these patterns for yourself by using the link in the description to go to my Etsy shop, so feel free to do that if you would like to sew along with me, or just pick it up later in life and learn a bunch about embroidery. This is circle 6 out of 7 and we are rounding the corner towards the last 10 stitches, but first we're going to take a little break from the lesser known, somewhat more complex babies to touch on a little zigzag. Let's get started with zigzag chain stitch, which is, as the name implies, just chain done in a zigzag pattern. Now you can still do this in forward or reverse like any regular line of chain, but you see it done more often in forward, and that's what I'll do here. I have put the link for my first video on good old chain itself in the corner, so if you're unsure how to do that, you can check out that tutorial. Now other than having a zigzag pattern rather than a straight or curved one, there's not much else different about this stitch. I will note that you don't want to pull too hard when you are tightening up these loops, because the thing that is holding them in place is that like a 90-degree angle, or more like a 45-degree angle for me here, which means if you pull too much, the top of your loop will start sliding down that next stitch and it won't lay as flat and look as pretty. While we are in the zigzaggy mood, we are also going to try out Zig Zag Cable chain stitch. I will link the video for the original cable chain right up in the corner as well, so you can check that out if you need a refresher. But this one does have a slight bit of a change from the regular straight line or curved line version of the stitch. Rather than starting your second stitch directly at the tip of your first one, you want to skip a little bit of space to allow a straight stitch to lie in between the two. This is what gives it more of that cable chain look, as otherwise the connection of the links could end up looking almost exactly like plain old zigzag chain stitch. So that's all for today. 2 really simple variations on some stitches you already knew. It's like taking a deep breath before plunging in the deep end because the last 5 stitches on this circle, they're interesting. They're awesome. They're very uncommon. I mean, when you have names like Van Dyke, Montmelic, and Sinhalese, you just know they're gonna be doozies, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Come on back for the next tutorial so that you can learn some of these very cool stitches with me. Thanks so much for watching.